Rich Hopkins, the Win Anyway guy. It is early morning. Well, not quite as early as I'd like it to be. Maybe about 7:10 Mountain Time here on Tuesday. I promised I'd get these going a little bit earlier for you, and I wanted to talk about frustration this morning because frustration is something that affects all of us. Yesterday was an extremely frustrating day for me. I had a million things to do. I had a million things pop up. I had a whole bunch of things go wrong. I had people not call me back, arrangements I couldn't make, between my car and my dishwasher going kablooey on me over the weekend, just kind of driving me nuts. And how we deal with that is always interesting. It's how I deal with frustration. Sometimes I get really upset. I admit it. Sometimes I just get mad. But usually what I do is I just don't do anything. I'll focus on my frustrations, and I'll let my frustrations get in the way of the things I really want to get done. And if you were here on day 3, you know that I talked about the one thing. What is that one thing you want to get done? And making sure that you get that done. And I was not getting my one thing done yesterday. I had wanted to reboot my podcast, which basically entailed finally editing the podcasts I had already recorded, uploading them to Libsyn, and releasing them. And I wasn't doing it all day long. And it got to nighttime, still hadn't done it. I'm downstairs in my office. I'm watching the game on one computer. I'm watching the debate on the other computer. And I keep telling myself, do this. And I still didn't do it. Debate finished up. Everybody went to bed. And I kept thinking about you guys. I kept thinking about, I said I was going to do this. That one thing that I committed to. And so about 10 o'clock at night, I finally got around to editing those and putting the podcast up. And you can actually listen to the first 4 episodes of the podcast at winanyway.libsyn.com. I'll go ahead and I'll put a link on this. But check those out. It's some different perspectives on Win Anyway. And that podcast going forward is going to have a lot of different things. I'll be talking about public speaking. We're talking motivation. I'll probably be interviewing some people. But, to some degree, what you hear on these videos is going to be a shorter version of what I do on the podcast. And to some degree, it's going to be completely different because this is meant to be short. It's meant to motivate you as well. So what about you? How do you deal with frustration? I'd love for you to put some comments in here. Let me know how you deal with frustration on a day-to-day basis and how you keep it from stopping you from going after your goals. I want to give a shout out to Marla, who let me know last night that she got her 10,000 steps in. That was her big goal. I'd also like to hear what big goal you accomplished yesterday. And then celebrate it. Celebrate it today right here on this Facebook blog. And think about what it is you're going to do today, because one day is great. Get one thing done. You got to start with the one day. Well, what are you going to do today? You're going to do one more thing. Is it going to be a big thing? Are you going to do 5 or 6 small things? For me, I'm going to continue dealing, I guess, with some of those frustrations and see if I can get my car fixed and my dishwasher fixed. I'm also looking forward to meeting Brian G. Johnson down at a live video or a YouTube video session today in downtown Denver at, I believe, the Cherry Creek Library. So if you don't know about that, look up Chase and Chess or Brian G. Johnson or the YouTube Ritual Group, and there'll be information on how you can go and find out more about YouTube. That's always been one of the things I've wanted to do, and it's inspired me to actually do this live video and repurpose them over there on YouTube. Enjoy your day. Go out and celebrate what you did yesterday and make something great happen today. And be sure to share, let other people know about this Facebook Live, the Win Anyway Challenge in general, and let me know what it is you're going out and doing. Have a great day. Win anyway.